over here walking in Brooklyn over here by the Grand Army Plaza. Well, I got the 360 video on so you can see it. At least I'll spin it around. We're at the side of the building right now. For many people who may not know, Grand Army Plaza, Brooklyn Public Library location, is one of the landmark areas in Brooklyn. Very big, very extensive and grand library here. You can see that's a famous structure. I'll talk about that in a minute. But the reason why there's so much people out here is because there are a lot of people that are here to look at this exhibition for Brooklyn's own rapper, Sean Carter, AKA Jay-Z. They're having on exhibit something called the Book of Hove. Of course, Hove, short for Jehovah, which is a play, which is blasphemous against Yah, another name for, Jehovah. But as you can see, they have the front of it adorned with words. All these words are actually lyrics from Jay-Z's past songs, which led to his success. I said in the past, about sellouts and everything in rap and in the hip hop culture. I named him as one of them. Of course, Brooklyn Zone, of course, I can identify because it's part of the culture I grew up in, but I cannot really be with this. I can't side with this stuff just because he's from Brooklyn. He's a rapper, he's black, but he's a sellout. You can see that there is a little video they have of him with everybody throwing the diamond up right there. There's people who don't know, you don't care if it is, thebookofhove.com. That's what they're exhibiting here. So as you can see, the front is adorned with all of his past lyrics from his past songs, but people who don't know, as I'm showing it right now, the front of this structure is full of masonic and occult symbols, which I've known for a long time ago since I started walking with the word and understanding, getting discernment. A lot of people, they'll look at it, they're like, oh, okay, this is past civilization. It indicates wisdom and everything, but you can see like different stars, especially the two big owls that are at the top, and you have a lot of other, some astrological signs and stuff, graven images and all those things. But if you knew history, you would know that these things, I see the little sun fixtures at the top and the moon up there and other things as well. I also see the Eye of Ra. So if you don't know, this structure, this library, is definitely a testament to the occult, the masonic, and demonic things. And of course, it'll make perfect sense for them to highlight a definite masonic and demonic person to Jay-Z. Because if you don't know, he's throwing up symbologies. I'm sorry, I'm screwing it up. Symbolisms in all of his recordings. He's always been about that, especially throwing the diamond, throwing it up against his eye, and a whole bunch of other things. And of course, he exploited, before he became a rapper, people by selling drugs. And then he exploited people even further by promoting fornication, adultery, drug use, clapping people, deleting people, and all that stuff. So he rose up high in the ranks. So of course, he's up there. He's one of the icons for this world. And of course, blaspheming himself, the name Jay-Z. So we can see people are lined up because, people like music. They say it's just music, but they don't understand that it's manipulation. This is something that these secret societies have been doing for a long time. Book of Hove, he's one of the main entertainers that, of course, don't sold himself over. But of course, it'll make sense that they have it here in front of this structure that's been known for having Masonic and occult symbolism here, adorned with all of his lyrics, the lyrics that he enchants the people, makes people sell out themselves, make you think it's okay to glorify this kind of lifestyle. And it's right across from the structure, the arch. I'll just walk a little bit closer. The famous arch over here at Grand Army Plaza. People don't understand or know that at the very top of that structure is a symbol of Columbia. Many Americans don't know that they have a goddess that they may not pray directly to, but they definitely worship. At the very top, I don't know, maybe we'll zoom in to see. It's like, a 4-horse chariot, and there's a lady holding the staff of the flag. That is Columbia. That is America's goddess up there. As you can see, the District of Columbia. Columbia basically is another representation of the Age of Enlightenment, which is basically another representation of that is the Statue of Liberty. Enlightenment, being enlightened, stepping away from the bondage of Yah, from our Creator. People don't know this. So we have Columbia right up there. We look at the District of Columbia, you can see from an aerial view how the Masonic influences are in that whole place, right? We have Columbia, and then we have this clearly Masonic library. Not to say don't go to this library, because libraries always has knowledge, it's just what it represents. And then we have Jay-Z, someone who's definitely Masonic, has his words have power, big enough for everyone to read and see. And then we have this video of him playing over and over and over and over again. And look at all the people lined up. They are lined up for their dose of Masonic magic. Words to control, words to influence. This is why so many people will be lost. As Yah said, my people will be lost because of lack, will be destroyed because of lack of knowledge. And am I passing judgment? No. I just want people to be more informed of what's going on. So many people need to understand what these people are. They are not your friends. They've sold themselves out, they will sell you out as well. You need to understand the history of this land we are in. It says it's about God and it's not. So we have to understand origins. We don't understand real history. We only go about the history that they teach us in school, which is half-truths and even fabricated. So we have to understand where everything comes from, the origins of everything. We can't follow every single thing that is put in our faces that's made popular. You have to start questioning yourself if anything is popular or if it's heavily promoted in media, news, radio stations, TV stations, even social media. You have to ask yourself, what's the ulterior motive? Because at this point, it most definitely always will be an ulterior motive. So, am I condemning you to hell because you want to go to Jay-Z? No. But I want you to understand what he's about, understand what this country is about, and understand who do you side with. Because people will line up for a Jay-Z concert. People will get their chip. They'll get chipped in their hands to go see their idols. They will go take shots to go see their idols. They'll sell out their family members to go see their idols, to make a little bit of money, to be able to go to work, to be able to eat. So you have to understand, when you subject yourself to these things, you compromise yourself spiritually more and more. I'm not being a hater, I'm just being realistic. I want you guys to be educated as much as possible. Anyways, that's all I got for now. I'm out.